Shares of BlackBerry the best performing on the TSX after announcing a robotics deal with chipmaker AMD. Let's bring in Stephanie Hughes for the very latest on the TSX movers. And Stephanie, I think some people still question, well, is BlackBerry still relevant? Just anecdotally, more shares have traded in BlackBerry today than in Royal Bank today. So there's somebody out there, maybe a bunch of somebodies out there trading in BlackBerry.
For sure, Amber. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think the share price rising as much as 11% speaks for itself among the top performers on the TSX. Like you mentioned, it's that robotics collaboration with AMD. BlackBerry noting that this should be able to enable some software features like high-performance data processing and real-time controls. So yes, long gone are the days where it was one of the biggest smartphone developers, and now it's in this finding itself phase where it's pushing further into this Internet of Things strategy through these collaborations and through these pushes, these strategic moves. So and then it's also found a new CEO recently. So it's finding a few hits and misses in this strategy. I think so far investors are considering this as one of the hits. They're really seeming to be excited about it. But it did give a bump up in shares, but it should be noted that the stock is still trading at a 20-year low. So it's another step in the turnaround story, but it's not a complete picture yet. So I guess we'll have to see what comes next in the BlackBerry name there.
You're also watching Tilray. I spoke with the CEO, but investors really caught off guard by a disappointing set of results.
Yeah, so this was a double whammy for Tilray. It fell as much as 22%, which was its lowest or biggest intraday drop ever. And this came after EBITDA and net revenue in the third quarter just fell short of what analysts were expecting. The second half of that came as EBITDA, the full year guidance for EBITDA was reduced. So now they're expecting a range of 60 to 63 million, down sharply from that initial range of 68 to 78 million dollars. Investors really aren't taking this lightly, as you can see in shares today. But it should also be noted that other company names, other cannabis names are moving down in sympathy with Tilray, including Aurora and Canopy. So it's one of those days where cannabis names are kind of up in smoke there, Amber.
That was a good one. Thanks so much. That's Bloomberg's Stephanie Hughes reporting on the moves that we're seeing on the TSX.